Hey guys, what's up? I'm at Universal. I just finished a tour with a very lovely UK family, but during the day we were talking about Universal's new theme park that they're building, Epic Universe, and I realized I've never been to the construction site. So I thought, what we'll do today, let's drive down the road and check out the construction of Epic Universe. Well, alrighty guys, I have made it to the construction site. I started my timer when I was at the bus loop, and it was about a 10-minute trip, which is what you would expect when traveling from theme park to theme park. If you travel Disney buses, you'll notice it's about that. If you go from like EPCOT to Hollywood Studios, it's like a 10-minute trip. So the bus right here will be on par with what is expected. And I should note, guys, I am on a public sidewalk. I am not trespassing. I'm on a public sidewalk. So I'm going to walk around here. I'll get some B-roll footage, and we'll talk about the new park. And what I can tell you right now is they are shipping in dirt. There's truck after truck coming in with dirt, truck after truck leaving empty. So right now they're shipping in a lot of dirt, trying to build up this land. A lot of dirt moving going on this construction site. We are in the early phases. And as you can see, as I pan around, a lot of ground grading going on. We can see a couple of big mounds of dirt, as well as, I don't know if I can pick it up right here, but they're building a little retention pond. This just could be like temporary for work to be done. This may not be like a permanent pond that's going to be here when the park is open. On second thought, this could be a permanent water feature here. This could be a permanent pond in the new park. It looks pretty big. Maybe too big just to be for construction work. I'm going to do my best to zoom in on this. I don't know if you can see in the background here, way in the back, we can see the Orlando Eye from this location. And because we can see that Orlando Eye, I think what I'm going to do, I think we'll take a spin on it today and get a high angle view, an overhead view of this construction site. Another thing I'll zoom in on, way back in the back, you can see a bunch of tropical trees. I wonder if that's going to be for the park, if they're already stockpiling trees for the new park. I wouldn't think so. I mean, we are a ways off from having this completed, but who knows, maybe they are for the park. So let's walk down this public sidewalk and let me share what I know so far. Like I said, this was a spur-of-the-moment decision. I didn't research, bring any notes, but the first thing we need to know is an opening year has been announced, not an opening date. 2023, they should have this park ready for us. You know, is it going to be summer? Is it going to be fall? Who knows? But 2023, that's when we can expect this new park to be open. Now, Universal refers to this as South Campus. The other location, IOA and Universal Studios, City Walk, all that, they refer to as the North Campus. The South Campus right here, Epic Universe, is said to be as big as all that combined, the North Campus combined. So Epic Universe should be as big as City Walk, IOA, and Universal Studios combined. From what I remember, it's about 750 acres of land. I don't know if they're developing the whole 750 right now for the park. Some of that could include parcels of land that they have for future development, like for hotels and such. And Universal has not released a lot of information about this park other than that they're building it and they expect it to open in 2023. So a lot of what I'm going to talk about today is speculative. It's rumors, but some of them are pretty strong rumors. So here is what we think we know so far. Let's talk about the worlds that are coming to this Epic Universe. First off, we're going to have Super Mario World. They're already building that over in Japan, which should open like this spring of 2020. Some of the attractions we know are going in there: Mario Kart and Yoshi's Adventure. Most likely we would get those as well. I'm also hopeful of a Donkey Kong attraction. That's just me personally. Oh, we believe there will be a castle in this land. What's a theme park without a castle? This land, this world I should say, we think we'll have Peach's Castle, which makes a lot of sense, right? Oh, looky here, look at this truck coming in. Looks like the land here, the universe here, is about to get a lot of pipes. That's the type of work they're doing right now, this infrastructure work. Another land that is strongly rumored to be coming to this universe, I did it again, I should say world. Another world strongly rumored to come to this universe is DreamWorks and How to Train Your Dragon. The concept art kind of shows a dueling dragon type of coaster. Hopefully that is accurate. We would love, since we lost dueling dragons over at IOA, something that would pay homage to that would be awesome. And then the third world rumored to come, and this does require negotiation, would be the Fantastic Beasts world. Another world for the Wizarding World. Like I said, this does require some negotiation, as Universal does not own that property, but it's a good, I would say it's a good bet. With the relationship between all the entities, and I'm sure the WB and JK want to build up that Fantastic Beasts franchise. If I were a betting man, I would bet on Fantastic Beasts coming. Now that I've walked a little, I'm a little closer to these palm trees that they have stored back here. You know what, that could be just a stockpile for Universal Studios for like when there's damage to trees or foliage. You know what? Hopefully this is for Jurassic Park. When they're done with the roller coaster, they can bring in all this foliage. I bet you that's what it's for. They're storing it for the Jurassic World roller coaster. And then the fourth world rumored to come, this is a pretty good bet because Universal owns the property, would be Universal's Classic Monsters. This land as well is rumored to have a castle, Dracula's castle. As far as the attractions that they would have in there, I'm not exactly sure. They could have a Haunted Mansion type attraction. What I don't want, and let me know in the comments below how you would feel about this, would be a permanent haunted maze. I mean, Universal does a great job with, you know, Halloween Horror Nights. Would you want a permanent haunted maze? I don't think I would. I think I would prefer to keep Halloween Horror Nights special. Now, they could do like some type of haunted show. I'd be okay with a show, just not a haunted maze. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Let me give you guys one last panning shot from the ground before we head over to the Orlando Eye and get that high in the sky view. But wait, before we go, one more look at some big old pipes coming in for the universe. These look bigger than the other ones. But like I said, a lot of the infrastructure work is getting done, all the stuff below ground. And here's me just walking down the public sidewalk at the entrance where all the trucks are going in and out. Just me walking down the public sidewalk. Can I say public sidewalk enough? On the public sidewalk. Not quite at the end yet, guys. You're almost there though. I want to remind you, click that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. Okay guys, we've made it to Icon Park, the home of the Orlando Eye. Let's go in here, let's check it out. I've never done this before, but we'll go ahead and take a spin around. I think it takes about 22 minutes and we'll go ahead and see some of the high in the sky views of that construction site. So the pricing to get on the wheel is going to be $30 for an adult, $22 for a child. That's if you're non-Florida residents. Now if you're a Florida resident, it's a little bit cheaper. I'm going to pay $22 to take a trip on the wheel, and then a child would pay $17. Now the first thing I want to point out, I'll circle this building in editing. I actually used to work here like over 20 years ago when Nikki and I first got married. Lockheed Martin, I worked here as well as my father. Okay, on the way up, before we get all the way up, I'm looking over here to this side. Look at the swings going. Now I'm pretty brave. I like thrills. I don't know if I could do that. That looks a little too sketchy for me. Maybe if Courtney went with me, I would do it. And we can see some of the theme parks from here. I'll do my best to zoom in. I can tell right now I'm going to have to get a better camera with a better zoom in the future. But we can see from over here Islands of Adventure, and I can see the top of Rip Ride Rocket as well. I'm zoomed in as much as I can. I'll try to zoom in a little more with editing, but some of the theme parks can be viewed from up here as well. Almost at the top. I'll zoom in here. These I can see on the ground right now, the pipes that we saw being delivered earlier today. They're on the ground over there, so it's a big day for pipes here at Epic Universe. We saw them being delivered. Now we can see them on the ground over here in the new theme park. And here we are. Right now we're at the top of the circle, the very top of the ride, looking in on Epic Universe. I am so excited for this to come to the area. I'm so excited to bring this to you. We'll be doing a lot more construction updates as the years go on. It's going to be a few years. I like 2023. It sounds like a long time away, but really it won't be that long. So there we go, guys. Our first construction update on Epic Universe. It was a big day for dirt and pipes. A lot of pipes, a lot of dirt being delivered today. But don't worry, more exciting stuff to come. And as always, guys, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching Richlix, and now, time to relax. This channel is brought to you in part by our patrons on Patreon. Thank you so much to our executive producers, Randall Rittenberry, Hank Spalding, Andrew Bundle, Brian Jenkins, the Luke family, Hannah Jo Smithhart, Catherine and Daddy Dave, Candace McBride, Joshua Rush, Warren and Don Kulo, Neil Whitaker, Anita and Jim, Harry Beadle, Angelina Twazer, Sonia Tucci, Nick Hahn, and Brandon Anders. And a big thank you as well to our regular producers, TJ, Sherry South, Brett and Mindy West, Chad and Michelle, Andreas Martinez, the A-Team, Allie and AJ, Ben Van Litt, Cameron Alder, Nicole Bergstein, Stephanie Taylor, John Andine, Matt Weaver, Rob Racer 66, Ash Gauthier, Ricardo Justin, Josh Grabiak, Ashley Atkinson, Craig Conley, John Gosby, and Stephen Brodude.